Hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Connie from Peppercorn Arts. Uh, Welcome to my June video sponsored by the Stationery Selection. I thought today that I'm going to talk about uh, I do a little bit of a mid-year review of the journals and planners that I use for 2021. At the same time, I also want to share with you uh, this new setup I've got after receiving this beautiful pouch from the Stationery Selection. So here we go. So I don't know about you, but starting maybe from May onwards, I'm starting to find it difficult to keep up with my journals and my planner. I mean, I have ditched some because I'm not gonna lie, I have ditched some of the journal um early on this year because there was just too much. But I'm able to keep up with a few of them, so I just want to share with you on how I go with them. So let's just put this aside. I'm going to talk about those two later. But let's start with something that I use daily, which is a planner. So for this year, I have decided to use a Hobonichi weeks for work, for my shop, and for like sort of daily plan. And it has been I have been keeping up with it. Like, I don't use the monthly very well. I used to use that monthly to track, my swimming and my mails and everything. And then I just sort of stopped doing it after May. You can see it, like, I was good all the way up to May, and then nothing in June. Because I don't know, I just go through this period of uh, kind of sick of planning. I guess that's the way to put it. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back onto it. But I have been quite vigilant to use it every week to try to keep myself on task. Earlier on, I tried different formats using the weather to track the weather, and then I just sort of got sick of it, and then just decided not to do it after that, and just use it like really fluidly throughout the day, and actually use it to as a functional planner. So you can see that every week I have written something, and then starting in May, I'm starting to drop off. You can see that it's getting less crowded, even though I try my best to decorate the page. I'm just a little bit not motivated enough to do much on it, and then that week just have nothing. And then because this week is the shop update week, I'm starting to use it to organize my shop update stuff. So that's my Hobonichi weeks. I'm hoping to pick up on that again after this week, and continue to use it as a functional planner. I actually quite like a weekly planner for shops. So if I'm not sure at this point, am I going to continue to use Hobonichi weeks for next year for my shop or not, but I will definitely continue to use a weekly planner of some sort. So this is housed in the Lorite cover that I was gifted. It was a gift from Mitz to me, so yeah, I really love it, and I do carry these around quite a bit. The second planner is the note enlisted that I received from the Stationery Selection box. I started off using it as sort of a social media plan, and then it didn't really work that well because I just cannot go between the two planner. And then I saw Cotley Diaz planner, how she used it as a highlight, and I got really inspired, and I did a really cute sort of spread for a week and a couple of weeks, and the third week, and then I sort of drop it off and just not even touching it, like testing out things. I use it to test out when I receive a box, but that's about all I do in it, because I just cannot handle having 2 weeks, I guess. So in the future, I probably will either choose one or the other. Like I said, I am a person who can only deal with one weekly plan. I just can't deal with two weekly plan. So that's explain why this is completely a drop off. But I might actually go back into thinking about what I'm going to use this for. Perhaps using it for like things I collect or Happy Mail or something like that. I don't know. But at this point, I'm pretty much abandoned my listy, which is a little sad because I really like this little book. So those are the two planners that I have. Now let's move on to the journal that I actually use. I mainly use the Hobonichi Techo and in A6 size, and with the Hobonichi Techo, I having trouble to keep up with it. Not every like I used to paint and draw every single day, like seriously paint and draw every single day, but it turns out to be not possible. So I haven't missed a day yet, but sometimes I can be quite tired. So that day I would just put notes I receive from people on and put it into the page rather than drawing. Or use a beautiful memo notes as my decoration for the day and do a little bit of collages on it. To give myself a little break, I'll just write a really nice quote onto a memo sheets. But I have been able to keep up with it, even though it's been hard. So for example, that day I have nothing. I just put a sticky a postcard in it than doing anything. But I have been keeping up with this, so I haven't missed a day yet in my Hobonichi Techo. So that is going well. I have been really enjoying the 5 years though, because it is very private. And it allows me to draw and write whenever I want. Sometimes I write on both sides. Sometimes I just write on one side. Starting from June onwards, I haven't actually do a lot of drawing because I'm just getting tired. But I can still write, so I just continue writing in the 5 years. I find it really. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes some days I actually don't have time to do drawing, but I've always got time to write a couple of lines in my 5 years. So this has been a life-changing journal for me. I feel like that is something definitely I can keep up for the next 5 years, because it is just an anchor for me in terms of journaling, because it's just so easy. Even when I come home sometimes really late at night after work, I'm still able to pick this up and not feel bad about doing much in it, and just sort of brain dumped my thoughts on the day. And I'm really looking forward to use it next year, so I can go back and see what happened the year before. So that's my 5 years journal, and I have been really enjoying it and keeping up with it. And lastly, my tea journal has not been updated. I haven't really do much in it because I just sort of run out of time, I guess. But it's something I'm intending to keep up with, to continue with. And hence I'm going to do a little bit of a different setup for how I'm going to handle continuing with more journal, like to encourage myself to do more journaling. So I'm going to talk about that today. So what's going to do now is I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm going to do in terms of making a change to my setup for the rest of the year. I thought as a way to encourage myself to do more creative stuff in my journal, and to do things really quick in my planner. So I received this pouch. What brand is that? Give me a sec. So this pouch is the Canvas pouch made in Niigata, Japan, and it is made from Japanese cotton, but also it is really well made. It has a leather leather stripped clasp opening with brass button, so it's definitely very durable. It's also made from cotton fabric that are really tough, and it is manufactured in a very sustainable way. So I really love the color combo as well, like the nice walnut leather against this khaki kind of cotton canvas that is very Japanese, in my opinion. So this is something that I received this month, and has sparked an idea in me thinking that I'm going to do a craft pack. So, oh, sorry, that was a bit loud. This is my craft pack where I'm going to put all my bits and pieces for quick crafting in, which I can carry around with me to the living room. In Australia at the moment, we are at the beginning of winter, so weather is not. It's actually quite cold, so I have been hanging around in front of the fireplace a lot instead of my desk. I also really enjoy watching TV because I've been feeling quite exhausted by going after the lockdown, going back to work. And when I come home, all I want to do is watch a show and actually doing some journaling. And I mean, working on my desk is great during the day, but at night, I really prefer to work in the lounge room. So I am going to do like a little setup for things I can carry down with me to the living room so I can watch TV and journal at the same time. And I thought this bag would be perfect to set up that craft materials that I need for it. I also will set up some kind of drawing and painting set so I can take both of these down to the living room with me so I can actually do like whatever I want to do. It's perfect. So I'm going to go through my pouch now to tell you what I have in it. So I obviously have a little bit of clip. The clip will go to the front here because it's sort of fold down. So I'll just put it on there. Also, this little brooch is super cute that it came with this month's box. I think it is by Alchemon. I think it come in black and white, but I received the white, which I love, and I'm sure the black one is cute too. I haven't seen the black one yet though. So yeah, so let's just open this and see what I have got in it. So we've ooh, I'm gonna take it out, everything out, and show you. So I have a pen, which a ballpen pen I think is kind of important because not every paper or go with gel pen. I like gel pen, however, but yeah, this is a pen that I like because it also fit in this properly, perfectly. This is a zebra pen that I received perhaps early on in the year in one of the box, and when you expand it, it closes like that. It's really fancy. I love it, and I just sort of clasp it on the side here like this. I also like to include different type of paper memo pads because I always found that they're really handy in decorating. I mean, you don't have to put a whole pack in it. I think you can take some sheets out and then just shove it in there so to take the bulk down. At the moment, I have the Tokyo memo sheets from this month's box, which is ooh, what brand is it again? That brand is the Yongensha block memo. That's what it's called. But I have tons of memo sheets from this particular brand. I love them. They're gorgeous. They do a lot of collaboration with different artists. But this particular one I love because it has all the attraction in Tokyo in it. So that's definitely something that I will put for a craft pack, just because it allowed me to do collages. Oh, actually, talking about collages, I want to show you what I've done with that memo pad. So this is, I'm not going to show you what I wrote there, but this is collage that I actually made. Oh, look at the camera. Yeah, this is a collage that I actually made using that memo pad. I sort of cut around. I have a few sheets and I cut them all out and sort of cut and paste it into these multi-layered collage, and it's super fun. And I encouraged you to do that with that particular memo sheets, because I just cannot wait to do more, and I just wasn't like, making into a postcard or something will be great. Since we can't travel, we just do things that we can. So that's the memo sheets that you can. I will put in my craft pack. Also some washi tape, but a perfect one will be the Kita King Jim Kita washi tape. This also came in with this month's box. This one is pretty versatile set because it got lots of patterns in it. I tends to use as, like, when you do journaling, sometimes some washi tape are quite got a lot of pictures in it, which is quite good. But if you're having a lot of busy things in it, like when I do drawing and painting, sometimes a more like a pattern orientated washi tape's better. So this is a perfect set to put into my craft pack. I've also got, apart from that, I also got two others type of memo pad I have in there. So we got the label books, which I love. This is the I think it's the Odale letterpress. I think it's a collab that they did with the Stationery selection a few months back. A perfect one to draw your quote, or have a little stamps in, or little stickers, or drawing or whatever in. So that's a perfect one to put into my craft pack. And the black memo sheets. Now, I am a big fan of writing on black paper, but not on a fully black insert. And talking about black memo sheets, I really enjoy using this new Sarasa pen that came last month's box. It is new Sarasa pen, and it's write beautifully on black paper. So, so this is the black memo sheets I've got, and this is the new Sarasa in copper, and it just writes perfectly on black paper. So if you have any black notebook, this pen is amazing. I'm looking into getting more color from this series, because I am a big fan of Sarasa, and in fact, I don't think I can use any other gel pen apart from Sarasa. I'm trying to convince my husband into using them too. They are just a perfect gel pen. Anyway, so that's something that I'll put into my craft pack, because I like to use my black paper, of course, along with a metallic pen or a white pen or whatever pen that is good for black paper. Obviously, we'll need glue and scissors because this is a craft pack, so I have a portable scissors. I lost one of my nice Kukuyo scissors, and I don't know where it went, but this is just as good, I guess. I found the action is a little bit slidey though, so I might have to go and find the other one. But this is the Kukuyo scissors, as well as the Kukuyo glue stick. I have them in large, but I have the little one that came, I think, a couple months ago in one of the box. So that goes straight into my craft pack. And apart from that, I've also got a brush pen. Brush pen is a key things for any of my journaling. This is my favorite brush pens that I receive in the stationery selection box. In fact, I love it so much that I've asked Meet if she can find me another one of these. The good thing about this particular pen is that it has a tip that it writes beautifully. Like it has the dynamic of fine and wide as you write, and it does you don't really need any skills for it. And I have tried lots of brush pens like Pentel, um Tombow, whatever. None of them are as good as this particular Kuritake brush pen. So brush pen is definitely something that I'll put in my craft pack, just because it's something that I use a lot. And also pencil, obviously the pencil and eraser for me to do my drawing. That is a Kokuyo pencil. I think in my unboxing I've already explained how special this sort of quiet design is, it doesn't has a lid, so you can just put your lead straight into the hole on the top. It is also taking a 0.5 lead, so it's more of a sketching kind of mechanical pencil, because it is a much thicker lead than normal writing lead. It also hasn't got the long bit, so whatever come out at the end, it sort of uh, resemble a pencil tip, and the lead just come out from the front of it. So it really really looks like a pencil and feel like a pencil as you sketch. So we all have also have got uh the eraser that has a lot of angle in it, so it's actually good for rubbing out colors and stuff like that. So that's my craft pack that I have. I put set up for myself, for convenience in the living room. Oh, I forgot one more item. Is the date stamps. I actually use the date stamps a lot, or any type of stamp. I really do like using stamp, but when you go in the living room, you will have to have your stamp and you have to have your ink. Self ink stamp will be a perfect things to use for this particular craft pack. So I have the this one is, I think I received this from one of the shiny mini data from stationery selection box a while back, but you can use any stamps, I guess. I've also got a lot of Midori self ink stamp as well. They are all going to be good for a craft pack, because stamping add a lot of different things to journal, I guess, in comparison to stickers or washi tape. I always like to have a stamp element in my page, so that will self ink stamp is definitely something that I will put into my craft pack. So that's all it is in my craft pack, and it's ready to go. And I'll put that aside. I also have an art pack. Oh, forgot, it fell out. I also have some washi tape with the dates in it. That is, I think I received that a couple months ago. Yeah, that is a good title, washi tape. So you can definitely put that. I would definitely put that into my craft pack, because it's quite easy and portable to use. So that is my craft pack there. Put aside. And now I'm gonna go through quickly my art pack here. So art pack here contained a few things, few items. Some is my personal collection, but you can have similar things. So obviously lots of different type of art materials. And stable for me is the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. This pen is waterproof, and it got really nice fine tip that allow you to do really fine and thick line. And if I want to paint over it, I can. So definitely a one. Also, I think a fine liners, some kind of fine liners is probably important as well. This is the Rotewing isograph, but you can just use like micron, something like that. That will be good. Also brush pens, a selection of brush pens. I use the Mildliner brush pens, just for quick drawings and stuff like that, or just lettering. I used these four colors a lot, so they are stable in my art pack. Also like the Kukuyo pasta marker. You can actually layer that underneath a lot of the memo sheets if you don't use it as an art tools, or use it to highlight headings. They're quite useful. So that's that. Getting into the two type of coloring things I use. So the color pencils, I used it to draw a lot, but not coloring in. I don't use pencil to do coloring a lot at all. So mainly using it to do sketches and outline, but they're useful because a tiny small set like that is useful. A pencil sharpener. I think I took it out, but yes, a pencil sharpener should be in there. I also have a little mini set of watercolor that I use. You can see how messy it is, but this is the main colors I use all the time. You can see gold becomes stable. But yeah, so this is my color palette that I take out to use. I also have two water brush pens for really quick painting if I need to. I haven't I have to take it out. I think I received these particular ones from a previous box, so that's quite easy. It got a nice water reservoir in there, so you can get water out quite easily and quickly. But because I'm in the laundry room anyway, so I will be able to have a cup with water and just paint quickly. So I also use two sizes of brush. So this is a size 6, I think, and a size 4 um, brush pens in traveler size. You can get these brushes in an actual art store. I think I got this from Amazon or Jackson's Art. I can't remember, but yeah. So this is the traveler's brush that I have in my art pack. So there we go. That is my creative setup that will encourage me to do a little bit more drawing and painting and crafting and journaling in the comfort in front of the television. So what I'm going to do in order to take everything down is I have this new bag that I ordered online from Gelato Peak. I don't know, Gelato Peak. I think it's a Japanese brand. It's like a little tote bag and it's quite wide. And of course, it is Animal Crossing theme. It means to be for the Switch, but I saw it and I thought it would be perfect for journaling stuff. So it will be able to allow me to put all my journals in it. So I'm mainly journal with this sort of thing. So I can actually put all my art pack in there, and it will fit everything that I need in there for my laundry room. I don't usually take my 5 years anyway, since 5 years can stay here, but this is my main, my main journaling needs. They're all there. So if I really have to take everything with me, I can carry everything with me in this little bag. So yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so there we have it. I hope you enjoy this video of me talking about about my journals and planners usage so far this year, and how am I going to continue to motivate myself for the rest of the year. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you you enjoy your new pouch if you are a subscriber already to the Stationery Selection, because I really love this pouch and find good use for it. And those of you who are interested in purchasing one, I think that is still some boxes left online. So if you look at the link down below, you'll be able to find the information to get to the subscription box. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. Shall see you next time. Bye.